Literally, they turned him white. Yeah. Magic made him fucking white because he saw the horrors. he acted like a stupid white person in a horror movie. And the universe was like, I'm revoking your melanin privileges. I can't just say this shit on stream. I can't, I'm real glad that D is. Do not spank my ribs. That's a weird fucking thing I just said. Please, no one take that out of context. Anyways, back to this. This is very artists have two moods. Mood 1, mood 2. But yeah, no. Issa does take a single look at Mallory and is like, God damn. Mind you, just so you know, very, very important. Issa's height. Issa's height. Right there. Compared to Mallory. I just want to get at least his colors down. 11. Something Homestuck kiss me, sis. No! We're not bringing Homestuck into this. What just happened to my voice? No, guys, no. It's happening. My voice, it's starting to die. I don't think you're actually gonna bonk. You've been saving up for far too long. I don't think you're gonna bonk. But, I might wrap here. Yeah, I'm a... You know what the worst part is? Only I can hear the sounds. Alright? Only I can... Wait, did I actually say... No, I didn't! Hail Mary, not Mary. Hey guys, did you know? Hey guys, did you know that I recently upped my dose of testosterone and I've been gradually gaining more body hair and it's been on my mind? Okay, that's cool, that's fine. Everything's fine and cool and... We're gonna go take a break real quick while my face stops burning. Gonna do some stretches. Shrimp check. Oh my god, ow. That was a sound. I do apologize for headphone users. That was a sound that came out of me. Okay, I'm gonna be super upfront right now. I don't know what any of the endgame ships are going to be, except for Issa and Sev. And I'm not saying it's because they're my favorite, but I'm also not saying that. Listen, when I made them specifically to be a pair, whether that was romantic or... Listen. Yes. Listen. Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh. Scarlet with the 3.5 years. That's bonkers to me. Here's the thing. I am very much a... Not proprietor. There's a word I'm looking for. I'm very much a person who says... oh man, that thing is gonna be coming out in like so many years, but the time will pass regardless. But it still doesn't compute to me that there are people who have been watching me for over 3 years consistently that aren't just my very close friends. So thank you so much. That is so sweet. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. You got contacts for the first time. Very nice. Yes, you're going to experience motion sickness and dizziness like nothing else for a while. I believe in you though. But it's like that with like any new prescription, you know? Oh. Hey, 17 is pretty good. Yeah, you have been here for so long. It's thank you so much for being here all these years. That's truly amazing. But guys,
Shrimp heaven now.
Thank you for the shrimp check. Rolling for patience. Oh, buddy, is work bad? Avoid dehydration. Everyone take a drink of something hydrating. You're off? Oh, so it's just general patience for leveling. Oh, no. Yeah. So just a quick important little announcement before we get into it. This is going to be the last stream until like the next time you'll hear from me is maybe this time next week. Maybe. Big maybe. So just a heads up. That is because my girlfriend is coming and visiting and we're having a fun weekend together. And plus a couple days at the beginning of next week. So I'm gonna be busy being gay for Pride Month and stuff. Yeah, gaytivities. Very important gaytivities. Listen, guys, we have a whole fucking itinerary planned because tomorrow is also Ronnie's birthday. My dear beautiful wife. It is her birthday tomorrow. So Wild and I have been scheming of things to do for her birthday that I shan't reveal on stream just in case Ronnie decides to be a little miscreant and watch the VOD or something. But we have fun plans, and most importantly, we're going to be going to the medieval fair that's happening this weekend as well. So lots of fun stuff is happening. But I'm going to be absolutely pooped, so there's no way I'm going to be streaming anytime before minimum Thursday next week. Hi, cutie. Waiting to get your boarding pass. I'm so excited to see you. But that's why I have to stream, because otherwise I'm going to be stuck in wait mode and do nothing except for just sit here buzzing, like just vibrating through my seat.
With your host, me. I've been queer the whole time.
Very, very queer. Anyways, let's just get into it. So today we're going to be working on two things. You can see it in the title. Thing number one is chapter cover, which I finally got a good composition for. Because Clip Studio has this...
My favorite form of money laundering.
Okay. I see how it is. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on this because Clip Studio Paint has this wonderful feature of 3D models. Let's take ibuprofen as pose. Yes, correct. Yeah, she absolutely would be the motherfucker that's like, hey, you want to take drugs together? Here you go. Oh no, I'm gonna stay sober. I wouldn't take that. But yeah, let's. So we're gonna be working on this, and as well, I mean, you can see a little bit on the side here. We're gonna be working on some of chapter 7. I have been cooking with these pages, I must say, and I hope that when chapter 7 comes out, it's not going to. Because I thought that I would be able to get enough done that I could perhaps start posting on Patreon this coming week, like the next Tuesday. But then I realized, no, no, I need a little more of a backlog, especially because I have a cutie visiting me. So it'll be not next week, but the week after. Is that the last week? Oh my god, it's the last day of Pride, of Pride Month. Hey, I mean, I'm still fulfilling my promise of it returning in June. It does have an entire month off. Listen, I've been trying, but I also have like a bunch of other things I'm doing. And I'm only one person. I've been wanting to draw so much fan art. But I just straight up haven't had any time. 3, we're drawing Nolan. I think I have to just draw him as a bug at this point. Have you drawn PRIIIIDE yet? I have not. I'm fine to make an exception. The dice have been favoring. Hold on. If I roll again and I get another like 3 or 2, watch. Oh my god, yeah. The dice are demanding Nolan, but I'm gonna draw Issa just for you. Also, you know, it's been funny. And by funny, I mean absolutely awful for me, but hilarious. I yesterday was like, okay, I'm alone in the apartment. I want to, you know, do a little bit of vocal exercising because it's good to do, especially because my voice is changing and stuff like that. I can't hit high notes that I used to be able to with ease. And I didn't notice when this happened because I hadn't done my little singing breaks in a while. When I say full voice cracks, I do mean it. I'm talking like Dipper Pines level voice cracks, which stream will never hear the light of. I'm gonna say that right now. You guys are never going to hear me sing. But I can tell you right now, hooey is the voice crackling already. So that has been very funny. Says you. You're not gonna hear that, D. The bass is basifying. Oh, is it like a little too quiet for you guys to hear? Yeah, we're just listening to some synthwave, so that is a lot of bass. Yes. Don't worry, I've been collecting them. No! Oh, I meant your voice. Yeah, no, it's it's been very funny. Mostly anything can happen. I'll leave. Hey, yo, D! D! Brother, what's that mean? Buy me dinner first, or make me dinner. You do owe me a dinner. This is something we have established already. Can't just say that and leave. Oh no. Well, isn't it that your boarding pass is like connected to um your passport? There she is, Boo Boo the Butch. Yes. I I'm so excited for a scene that is going to be a few chapters from now, but I am very excited. Issa and Sev are having another conversation that is totally just about swords and fighting techniques and nothing else. Definitely nothing else. You cannot prove this is allegory. So then you're my podcast. Yeah, no worries. Yes, but I can't get pre-check unless I have the. Oh, I see. Okay. But yes, I am very excited for that scene. I just need to fucking get to it. We just need to get to it, but we have to go through a bunch of other stuff first. You guys gotta be patient. And by you guys, I mean me. I am the guys in this situation. Around here in 15-ish minutes, I'm gonna. Yeah. Hopefully. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm just gonna do quick color flood for all of her. This is a little easier to do. But they're here now? Good, good, good. Yeah, airlines, I mean, we can all agree. The entire, like, airplane industry just objectively sucks. And this is coming from someone who has been flying their whole life. And I do mean that. My first ever flight was a 13 and a half to 14-hour transatlantic flight when I was 4 years old. Unpleasant, I must say. It is very funny though. Next month we're having some friends visit from the UK, and they're doing their first ever transatlantic, and for I think almost maybe both of them it also first plane ever, so it's that like rite of passage. This one is moving airports, so as far as fuck. No. Yeah. Line moving. Yeah, no worries. Good luck with TSA and all that. There you are. Oh no. All the way to Japan too. It's not, I mean, you kind of you're West Coast, aren't you? Oh no. You do kind of have to do a one-way trip, don't you? Ugh. Yeah, those are unpleasant flights to say the least. I would die because I was yeah. I believe in you. You'll be able to do it when the time comes. Where does one get such long bacon? At the long bacon store, obviously. There we go. Ta-da! Doodle! Alright. Let me just real quick. Bah! Rude, D. Very rude. Evil, intimidating dad. I mean, Sev doesn't have a dad, and Issa's dad is an asshole. So... Thank you for the gay energy to get me through the BS of... Yeah, no worries. And now, we draw this bitch. Yeah, real quick, I do have to remember what I used for lines for the previous. Yeah, okay. Is that the border? Yes, okay. Trying to get her face shape right. And it's just... Oof, my hand is... not cooperating with me right now. I'm gonna be getting ads in like 15 seconds. Don't worry, they're gonna be very quick. Her hair is very fine. Yes, I did yell at you because you sent me the saddest animated short film and was just like, hey, here you go, watch this. And I just wept. I wept. Evil, evil. No warning, no nothing. Just here, watch this. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely stunning. I then also inflicted it on Wild and Ronnie. I think only Wild has seen it, though. I did also share it with my Discord because I needed more people to see it. Oh, buddy. I also am I'm both sleepy and incredibly wired, but that is just because girlfriend is flying in and will be here in a few hours, and I'm very excited for that. But I'm still like, I could go for a nap. And then I think about actually trying to take a nap, and it's like, you're buzzing right now. There is no way you will be able to achieve rest. Oh, buddy. It's raining and it's hot. Oh, yeah, no, that is... sometimes you gotta be a cat about it, you know? You just need to embrace that it's nap weather. Hell yeah. Good. I am glad you are taking days off. I often get worried about how much you are overworking yourself. The latest game changer. The night shift, day shift one? That was the most recent one, right? Yes, it was spectacular. Absolutely phenomenal. You know what? I'm actually just gonna... We're just gonna work smart and not hard. Do not acknowledge Ron Perlman. That was so cruel. That was so genuinely cruel. But also, it's so awesome that they were just able to get Ron Perlman just super casually, like, hey man, you wanna come on to the show? And then have the cast not acknowledge you. And then knew exactly why he was there and made fun. It's great. Oh yeah, D. Oh, buddy, listen, you have the login to my Dropout account. I'm pretty sure, D. And if not, I can send you. But yeah, Game Changer, new Game Changer episode. One of the challenges was do not acknowledge Ron Perlman, and they had Ron Perlman on set That was it. Everyone then like thanked him for his time and was very sweet to him. It was just so it was so funny though. Right. Yeah, that looks more like her. Probably bring her head a little down. All of this is going to be cut off in print, so it doesn't really matter. Should I give her fuck-ass bangs? Guys, this is important. Should I give her fuck-ass bangs? You don't get to know anything about her. Why not? Because my brain is just like, okay, but how funny would it be if I just gave her like full like micro bangs? Or fuck ass bangs. What would be fuck comma ass bangs though? Would that be like would that be like these? Because it kind of looks like a butt. Though actually that sort of suits her. Pretty sure it has a meaning. I mean, it certainly does, but it's not one we can talk about on Twitch.tv. I really do want to try and get sneak in at least one other platform stream before Pride Month is done. It just feels like a lost opportunity if I don't, you know? That or I give her I might give her a little bit of like a anime bang, you know the one. Kind of like this. Actually, ugh, no, that suits her. God damn it. No, that works. We're going with that. I return from the gate. Huzzah! Mango pineapple refresher. Refresher is the most like, hey, why couldn't you call this a drink? Type of a name for products. You guys know what I mean, right? Where it's like whenever you're at the grocery, you're at a corner store, whatever the fuck, and you see just like a drink that is being called a refresher, and nowhere on the packaging can it say that it is a drink. It's like, why is that? Finally somewhat calm enough after his bath. Oh gosh. Oh. It's not a drink. We can't be held liable. Exactly. It's because I had caffeine, but isn't coffee. I see. But then, like, I guess. No, we're gonna keep it short. I will allow a single flyaway. That's it. She only gets the one. There we go. An energy drink is a refresher. I mean, technically, again, the legalities of what you can call food is so weird. All right, we're just gonna stick with that. Head. Christ. Ah! Thank you for the save reminder. Oop, wrong layer. It is going to be very funny with this chapter, because this is the first chapter that doesn't have a main cast character on it. And she only appears in about 2 panels at most. Listen, I every artist has to have a little bit of an ego. I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say about anything to do with Skyfall, but very specifically, I'm very interested to hear any of the thoughts of, hey, who the fuck is that? Yes, she's got a fancy little ghost mustache. She and I have that we are both havers of ghost mustaches. Yeah, I know. A boo stash. Yes, exactly. Little chocolate milk stain. Hey, hey! I'm very proud of my little chocolate milk stain. I have I have definitely been getting itchy again, which means more hair growth is coming on my face, and it's just the like. Because it's always itchy before. And I just have to be okay with it. Welcome to the name of my triclo. Huh? Tricholotomania? Tricholotomania? I'm not saying Chick-fil-A mania subtitles. That's not what I'm saying. Itchy face make pick. Ah, I see. Dermatillomania, but for hair. I see. Huh. I wasn't aware that there was a name for that. Interesting. I should do more research. It's a that sounds pretty familiar to what I experience all the damn time. I don't want to add another thing to my plate of diagnoses though, so I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't hear that. You already have it. No. So I'm never in camera. Yeah, that's valid. I wonder if one day I will be like comfortable enough to be on camera, but it's definitely not going to be for a while. Cuz I do have the debuff of just general dysmorphia and dysphoria. It took way too long for me to realize that I was actually dealing with gender dysphoria. That it sort of ended up warping into also dysmorphia, and now it's just this. Yeah. It is just very funny because I had finally gotten to a point in my life where I no longer had acne. And then I decided I'm going to start the thing that triggers acne again for minimum of 7 years. It's like, oh, great. No, I love that for me. I love that for me. So that's been very funny. Embrace the void. It is a very common comorbidity. That's not surprising. Yeah, anyways, we're going to stop talking about this so I stop scratching at my face. Hi, Runan. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I had a very good time designing her armor. I almost had her name. I had a very fun time designing her armor. I have recently come across some absolutely amazing reference posts on Tumblr on how to design and how to think of what like the things you need to have for designing good, well-made armor. And it just like it explained it so well. Listen, I've come across so many like, hey, here's how I draw this. That is like so poorly explained, but I can generally understand what they're doing just because it's like, okay, I'm an artist. I kind of get what you were going for here, so I can replicate that. Versus when something is explained super well, shit makes me so happy. Where it's the immediate like, oh, that makes so much sense. You are now full of sugar. In a good way. Good. I may have just woken up. Hell yeah. I mean, unless you needed to be somewhere, in which case, oh no. But yes, for people who are coming in now, just a heads up, I'm not going to be streaming until probably this time next week, if even then. My darling girlfriend Wild is coming over, and we're going to be spending a fun weekend together. So I'm going to be thoroughly busy and gay for the weekend. So you won't be hearing much from me. Just heads up. Also, my drink apparently has B vitamins, which is good for me. Yay. That reminds me, I haven't taken... We're going to actually take... This isn't even going to be a break. I'm going to walk over to the kitchen. I just remembered I need to be taking my own vitamins because one of the things with when you're taking testosterone, your bone density becomes really fucky. And mine has become very fucky. So I need to take bone pills. Vitamin for men. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a vitamin D plus calcium. But it helps. I just need to actually remember to do it. Bone health. Yeah. Yeah, being on T has been very interesting, let's say. And it has been funny because now that I've hit the 6-month mark, I can go back to the clips of me from January and hear the difference. It's like it's a little subtle still, but you can still hear the difference. No, it's not cute. It's cool and manly and patriarchy. I'm kidding. No, it is funny though, I will say. I'm very excited to hit the like year and a half mark. Cuz here's my thing. I need to do like proper vocal training, not just singing and stuff. That's going to be one of the things that I am going to be looking out for. I mean, it is Pride right now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple of vocal coaches right now that have like special promotions or something like that.
With your host, me. I've been queer the whole time.
It really was. We were just talking about it before you got to your gate. It was such a delightful episode. Also, can I just say, it's so fun that Dropout has just sort of become, hey, what if we just make a huge part of our brand be we're playing games that you play in like improv class to warm up and stuff like that, but like cranked up to the nth degree. I just think that's great. We will be catching up. Yes, I'm. I talked about this in the Discord, where it's I understand that Legend of Vox Machina, it is based on Critical Role. It is a Critical Role show. I really need people to stop tagging everything that is going on in the animated series with Critical Role. That's not... I get it. It's for visibility, and it's because the animated show only people are coming into this being like, yeah, like it's gonna be great, because that way all of the people who watch the original stuff, they can also see it, and it's like, but that's just yeah, no, and then people don't spoiler tag it at all, and it's like, guys, they've changed a lot for the animated show. Like that one big thing that happens in episode 7 of season 4. That is a big fucking change that I wouldn't have known about, and I would have been able to experience in the moment. Yeah, they don't, and that's the thing too. Most of them, even on Tumblr, which is like, that's how you get your ass fucking doxxed and reported if you do it too much with certain shows, of not tagging the spoiler tag, the main spoiler tag, and you're just posting spoilers willy-nilly. Nah. I've had to block so many people. And it's funny too, because some of the names I actually recognize. I've seen some of these people in my notes on my art blog. And it's the like, well, this is awkward, but technically you're only blocked from my main account. You can still follow my art blog. You just will never see me interacting with you.
Shrimp heaven now.
Okay. I wasn't like meh. I wasn't really shrimping. These swords gave me such a headache. But they have been designed fully and completely. And I have designed them in a way that I can draw them 8 billion times, which I will need to. Yeah, that's always my biggest thing is the like, yeah, I'd love to be able to design like absolutely ridiculous outfits and crazy swords and all that. But also, I have to draw that. I'm not a 3D like animator or artist. I don't get to just import it into the program and then work with it from there. I have to draw it every single time, over and over. It's one of the reasons where, because I'm not in the animation industry anymore, but I am still forever grateful that I went to like I did an animation course. Like that is my degree. That is my bachelor. And it is for the sole reason of, yeah, one of the things I had drilled into my head was, hey, make sure all of your designs you can draw 8 billion times because you'll need to. Simplify your design, blah, blah, blah. It's been so useful. So useful. Yeah, I look at some character designs and I'm like, glad I don't draw that. This reminded me of someone talking about how they got a job working in a visual novel because they have a self-made PNG tuber with a ton of photos. That's actually great. No, listen, that is a wonderfully transferable skill. I've talked about it many times of how I would love to make a visual novel. It was very specifically a dating sim, but like in the visual novel medium, you know? And I would still one day like to do that. I just need to, you know, write things. I also need money. That's important. If I ever do a visual novel, that is going to be entirely Kickstarter type of a deal. Speaking of money, did you know that I have a merch store and also my commissions are open? Did you know you can throw money at me and it supports a gay person on Pride Month? And if you don't do it, you're homophobic. But yeah, I'm also wanting to do. Okay, because I'm gonna explain to you guys my plan. once I have a good enough backlog, which is I want to have it as a minimum of 4 pages for my backlogs. As soon as I have that, then I only have to finish 2 pages a week, which is very doable because 1 page takes me a day, and that's it. A full day, mind you, but still a day. And then the rest of the week is free. I just need to get back into that tempo. But the plan is once I'm back in that tempo to do more merch things. Not just Skyfell related, also, you know, like I want to do some Minecraft stuff, not MCYT, just regular schmegular Minecraft. Do some like I want to do some Stardew stuff. I have some Claire Obscure stuff in mind, mostly meme shit, but you know. Listen, I have to make a Monoko feet thing. I have to. It is required. Yeah, just I got plans. I just need to get my backlog fixed, which I will very soon, honestly. Once I have 6 pages, I'll feel comfortable enough to start on Patreon again. Oh shit! Nat 20! Very nice. I think that's a good sign for your flight. But yeah, I'm wanting to get back into the pace of doing more fan art than actual Skyfell. But thumbnailing chapters does end up eating a lot of time. What you herming, Runan? What you humming and hawing over? Oh. A semi-unique. Okay. I've lost my tits. Can't help you there. Gonna be so honest. Task failed successfully? No. That's not a good thing. No. No, Runon's trying to get tits. Just failed. It's just failed. Tits are indeed the goal. Gosh, that really has been funny with Ronnie specifically. I was on mobile. like, yeah, you're good. You're good. Do I not have? Oh yeah, Stream Elements is weird. Also only listening. Valid. Oh yeah, no, that was my previous on-screen text. That's right. But yeah, Ronnie has been having such a hilarious quote-unquote issue because she started progesterone a couple months ago at this point. I want to say she's been on for like 2.5 to 3 months. She's not to talk about my wife's tits too much, but she's got good tits. Yeah, she's so sad that her tits are getting so big so quickly. And it's the like, girl, you've basically spawned these rapidly. You gotta give them time. And she's like, but I want these kinds of titties. And it's like, girl, calm down. Patience. Lobster too juicy, steak too buttery. Like, absolutely. Hi, girl. How does this happen? How does this happen with you every time? You always come in at the weirdest time. It doesn't just have to be in VC. Yeah. She has literally gone to Reddit, which is immediately terrible idea, about this. And she's been like, hey, anyone got any advice for this? And she got called so many slurs because there were so many bitter people. She's such a silly, and I love her so much, but also she went to Reddit. She went to Reddit to ask for advice. I mean, grounds for divorce alone, honestly. Sad. He's up for me. Listen, the ice cream goes somewhere with her. Listen, genetics are weird like that, right? It's never going to be the things that you like genuinely want, right? Unless you're, I guess, Ronnie in this case. Or me. Listen, I'm not saying that when I transitioned, I was hoping that I would be really hairy and stuff. But there's a reason that I have one of the featured clips on my channel is me accidentally saying male Harry instead of Hail Mary. Listen, I don't know why I didn't think I would end up being the hairiest guy that there is. I have genes coming from all over the Mediterranean and also all over South America. I was always going to be a furry guy.
I've been queer the whole time.
And not even just a furry, I mean like fuzzy furry. It is just genuinely funny. Oh god, you're doomed. Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's only been half a year, but already, all of the body hair is getting so much thicker, and I'm just like, yes. The only issue, and I mean this, the only issue I have had, Band-Aids are so bad. I'm fucking waxing myself every time I have to take off a Band-Aid now. That's been the only issue. Issue is the heat. Here's the thing. The heat is a problem, yes. But the heat is always a problem. Me being a little furry now, that does help a bit with a little bit of ventilation, also sweat. But yeah, it still sucks. Regardless, I have heat intolerance. It doesn't change the fact I do have heat intolerance. At least, my fuzz is more built for hot, like the heat, you know, which is hilarious because I again have no heat tolerance, and yet. Yeah, my genetics is such a ridiculous mix of like, yes, from all over the Mediterranean and all over South America, and then half Ukraine. I dip rubbing alcohol into the bandage. But what if wound's still a bit open and then pain? I will take that into consideration though. We do actually have rubbing alcohol. I don't know where it is though. But that is a good point. Using a little bit of rubbing alcohol can help. The messiest 9-pointed star you ever done seen. Can also use lotion. Good point. Go sideways, nerd. Listen. Whenever I actually need a Band-Aid, it is usually the type of a thing where it's the like, I should probably get like a proper bandage for this, but I'm only gonna use a Band-Aid. Everyone drink something hydrating. See you, Runon. Thanks for hanging out. All right. There we go. Lines for the bitch. Pretty good, actually. All right. Let's just do the quick checker. Oh, Scuttle's back. You lied. Welcome back. How was the depths? Depths. I am also so excited. I really hope that the Obermus Manor team does not fucking die. I'm gonna be so honest, I might crash out if any one of those fuckers dies. Cause like, oh my gosh. Oh, I can't even think about what would happen. It just makes me nauseous. British procurement is depressing, and I'm not dealing with people bitching about the streamers' computers. What? There's so much context missing to that. No, we're gonna be catching up when Wild gets here. It is one of our planned activities that I am super duper excited for. But I've seen spoilers of episode 7 specifically because people don't know how to tag their shit. Yeah, I was literally complaining about it earlier of like, I get it, people are excited, but why is Legends of Vox Machina animated series being tagged with just Critical Role? Like, guys, be so for real. So yeah, I can't really scroll through the Critical Role tag without being spoiled for the animated series, and it's really annoying. Naval history. I made a steamer bot. Config which grabs questions from the chats and stores them. Huh. That's cool. Just 7 spoilers though. I mean, spoilers from here and there. Again, it's the every time I see the spoiler, I try and scroll past it as fast as possible, but my brain is fast and I see them. There's a lot of out of context stuff. But I've seen some. I'm scared and excited, and it's gonna be great. Yeah, no, that's silly. Don't fly to Cornwall just to do it. All right. Colors. Now this is going to be another gradient map. So we are going to should she be backlit? I think so. Either because here's the thing. I had it either that she was backlit or oh no, not what I meant. Either that she was backlit or that she is she's got like this lighting sort of going and her hand is like really really bright. Might do like that and then have the light really really crisp on the hand. think it needs to be like one of these, you know? Sort of a teardrop lighting. Ooh, I have a question for the group. Crow, if you're still here, have you watched any of City Council of Darkness, Dimension 20? Because new episode came out last night, and it is such a delightful, ridiculous show. And especially as someone who is learning the Vampires the Masquerade system, it has been hilarious of the like, oh, I actually know that they didn't do that rule right. That's fun. As just learning as like a prospect storyteller and stuff. Haven't seen last night's, but I'm caught up on. Awesome. Good, good, good. Thank you for the reminder. Did not catch me unawares, but thank you for the reminder. I know, I know. You seen the half in shadows going down the stairs thing, but it's Brush Bunny? No. What? What? Share? Explain? Try and find. Thank you. I appreciate that. It sounds cool, and I'm very curious. That looks cool. That looks cool. Sent. Ooh. I have never seen that reference. That's sick as hell. Also, I do love the brush buddy. Stunning. Here, let me show screen. Let me show you guys. I can grab it, please. Thank you. So this is the original source photo, which tasty. And then here peak. Truly and honestly. This could be very fun to do with I mean any number of characters, honestly. Very cool though. Thank you for showing me. Seen a lot of Witch Hat and Dragon Age redraws. That tracks. It does very much fit the vibe. We're gonna be having ads in a minute. But stick around. We'll be right back after these messages. No, but really. Ads are always quick. They support the stream. They give me 3 whole cents. Sorry, no, sorry. 3 whole fractions of a cent. We can actually go take a break, though. That actually might be a good idea. I'm going to go take a quick break. We're going to run some slightly longer ads just so we can turn off pre-rolls, all that good stuff. And we'll be right back continuing rendering this. All right? BRB. Boop. All right. I think that's done. Not bad. You know what? There's a couple parts that are a bit wank. Nope. Wonk. There's a couple places that are a little bit wonky, but that's okay. Hi, Kate. Thank you for politely refraining to fuck me. I appreciate that. Don't want to get parasocial here. And every time it just chills. Full chills. Fuck. Wait, no, I'm not supposed to swear. All right, well, let me just restart the fucking timer. Claire Obscure made me swear. There you go. There goes Marie. Literally, they turned him white. Yeah. Magic made him fucking white because he saw the horrors. he acted like a stupid white person in a horror movie. And the universe was like, I'm revoking your melanin privileges. I can't just say this shit on stream. I can't, I'm real glad that D is. Hold on, sorry, his tits need to be bigger. Very important. I very much made my character explicitly have a fat rack, so I need to make sure I'm staying true to that, as it were. Listen. This one is just when started his period. That's it. that's the unofficial name of that particular piece. It's just he started his period. It's so confusing. And it makes no sense. Damn, I got the timing for that perfect. Hi, Kian. How's it going? Oop, nope. It was a good break. And also, it turned pre-rolls off for 53 minutes. Author of a fic I like deleted their AO3 and locked their main account. What? Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Got to download the fic before. That's good. I was gonna say, like, oh no, did you lose like one of your favorites or something? Because I've had that happen to me way too many times. Just that, oh man, I feel like rereading this one really great fic. What do you mean they're gone? Where did their account go? Oh my god, everything they made is gone. suspected that that happening. It's a matter of time. Oh man. I hope it wasn't like the author was like harassed for their stuff or something like that, or like bot swarmed. I hope it was something of like they chose to do it, you know, rather than like they felt like they had to. Like I don't know if you guys either remember or were aware of this. The massive purge that happened uh from the Heated Rivalry fanfic community. Like, I liked Heated Rivalry, but not to the point where I was rude, where I was reading fanfic or anything like that. But apparently the fanfic community was being treated so horribly. Like, people were demanding chapters be finished and like just treating the authors really horribly. People were straight up like reviewing and rating fics in the comments section of the chapters, like just truly heinous shit. And so a huge portion of the fanfic authors were just like, okay, we're deleting it. We're just going to delete all of our very popular fics. Goodbye. I am never writing for this fandom again. And oh boy, did it send a fucking message. Very, very proud of those authors that did that, because that is A, painful, B, scary. That's scary to do. I get why they did it. It's just that, oh, that's awful that they had to. Oh, yeah, no. Listen, there's still far too many people and the way they act about fanfic. And it's like, hey, what website do you read on? Oh, AO3? You mean the fanfiction platform that was formed because people wanted to write Wincest? Sam and Dean Winchester incest fanfic freely? That website? Oh, you have problems? Stop using that website then. Like, the fuck? Yeah, here's the thing. The history of fanfic online is genuinely fascinating. It's kind of horrible, to be honest, but just in the sense of like, wow, that's kind of fucked. My mom has an AO3 account. Kind of amazing. Yeah, that's the thing. Listen, the history of fanfic is super, super interesting. I can honestly find a couple of YouTube documentaries that cover the history thoroughly. But man, I gotta say, a lot of the fanfic scene, the way it has been built now, being built by a bunch of, first things first, the people who created AO3, they are like actual archivists. They didn't just call it Archive of Our Own for no reason. They are actual archivists. They are professors. They have PhDs. And it's the like, yeah, this need formed because a bunch of, I think it was Harry Potter fans, were getting harassed whenever they wrote like slash fics or specifically queer ones, right? And then because people kept getting harassed, they were like, okay, we need to make our own place to be able to write whatever the fuck we want. Basically, it was all of the intercommunity policing that was like, you can't write this sort of taboo thing, or you can't write about gay people, blah, 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 blah. And so they were like, okay, we're just going to go make our own thing. And then they did. And then a bunch of other shit happened. We had all of the Anne Rice debacle of, like, there's a reason why if you were reading fanfic in the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s, honestly, even late 2000s, fuck. there was disclaimers on every single chapter of every single fic of, hey, I don't own these characters, please don't sue me. That was because of Anne Rice. Who would go after fanfic authors. Legally. Not just like in like a vague way of like bad mouthing. No, like full legal action. Who? Anne Rice is the author of Interview with a Vampire. I used to read them before the dyslexia took over, but all I retain from that era is lemon and lime. Yeah. Yeah, the citrus scale is great. I'm honestly a little sad we don't still use the citrus scale. I fucking loved that as a kid. Because then I knew which fanfictions to stay the fuck away from. I miss citrus. Yeah, the Anne Rice thing is like, this is a very important piece of history. There's a reason why AO3 has an entire department for legal that is very specifically there to protect its user base. Oh, do I get to teach people about the citrus scale? Oh my god, no. Hold on. I got you. I have a graphic for it. Hold on. Citrus scale. Where is it? Is this accurate? Yes, it is. Okay. Lesson time, everyone. Everybody sit down, get a notebook and a pen and get ready to take some notes. We're going to talk about the citrus scale. So, back when AO3 didn't exist, back when it was mostly just fanfiction.net, you had a very limited amount that you could write in the description. You had 2 sentences that you could put in if you were lucky. And the way that people indicated, hey, this has some spice to it, or this is like chill, this is normal, was using the citrus scale. Basically, anytime you read like a description and then at the end, it had like has limes or has lemons, basically that was like a warning system. So orange is like G or PG, right? Like, so little to no romantic or sexual content, maybe some like regular schmegular kisses, hand holding, the chill stuff. Then you went up to lime. And lime was when it started getting a little bit more. That's when it's like PG-13. So like some romantic or slightly sexual, but it's all like over the clothes stuff, right? Yeah, clothed rubbing, heavy making out, or lightly described. I don't know what those acronyms are. Oh, yeah, penis and vagina, penis and ass, penis and whatever. So very, very literal, like little description, those sort of things. Lemon is when you started getting into the porn category. That's when it's like actual written NSFW, explicitly romantic and sexual things. And it could vary quite a bit, but it was still usually just, most of the time it was like regular vanilla sex. Anytime you stumbled across something that said grapefruit, you were in for a wild fucking ride. Because that, honestly, that was the one that was actually playing like Russian roulette. It was either you were going to get something that was, it's like, you know what it is? It's the people who call themselves kinky and then will say that the kinkiest thing they've ever done is like choking. Versus actually kinky people who will say things that I cannot repeat on twitch.tv. That was the massive range. Yes. Oh, excellent. Dead dove. Grapefruit was basically like a Well, no. Here's the thing. Dead Dove isn't exactly that, but Dead Dove came in much, much later. But I'll get to Dead Dove in a second. But Grapefruit really was just, like Wild West, all right? It was very much like either like, oh, it's spicy NSFW, or it was hardcore. And then you find out it was written by a 14-year-old and you're like, holy fuck, who gave you access to the internet? You need to leave and not write and post this stuff. But that's the citrus scale. This is the scale that fan fiction readers and writers used to subscribe to, and I miss it so much. Now, though, we have AO3 and its very robust tagging system, its very strict rating system as well, which only a handful of times have I seen people sort of mess up on what the rating should have been. But only a handful of times, because people will be in the comments ready to be like, hey, you need to change the rating of this very quickly. Now, a quick little sidebar to Dead Dove for a second, because Dead Dove isn't exactly the same as Grapefruit. Because Dead Dove is, for anyone who doesn't know, it's based off of a clip where it's literally guy who opens a fridge. There is a brown paper bag that says, Dead Dove, do not eat. He takes the bag, opens it, goes, ugh, closes it, and it's like, I don't know what I expected, because there was a dead dove in it. Dead Dove is used as a tag not to mean, hey, there's gonna be fucked up things in here. No. It says, hey, you see all the tags that are on here? That's what you're getting. I'm not like fucking around with it, and that's why I get very upset, honestly, when I see fics that only have Dead Dove and then don't tag what the things are. What are the dead doves that I need to be aware of? That's the basics of how it should be used, it's what you see is what you get, is what the Dead Dove tag means. So in this case, it was if you combine the two, you get, you find a fic, it says lemons, contains lemons, and then you read it and you get a bunch of smut. And it's just like, yep, that is a dead dove. That is indeed a lemony dead dove. So that is your lesson. Thank you, class. Class dismissed. But yeah, so that's that. Now everyone is educated on what the citrus scale is. Yeah, here's the thing too, for D specifically. Grapefruit fics, you would only find those in certain like fandoms anyways. Most of the time people didn't know that Grapefruit existed unless you were in certain fandoms. So that is not surprising. Yeah, most fandoms, they usually only went up to lemons. And then would end up doing the things that should have been tagged as Grapefruit. But yes. How did we get on that topic? Brain went to Hannibal. Yeah. How did we get on that topic, actually? Putting dead dove doesn't do shit. It's like putting danger sign with no further explanation. That is a great way to explain it. Next about the citrus scale. Yes, but before that. Hold on, I can scroll up in chat. Oh, yeah, we were talking about fandom history, fanfic history. Yes. But yeah, long story short, a lot of a lot of Puritans who still will read fanfic, it's the like, hey, if you subscribe to some of these, like, a lot of thought crime type of bullshit, and then you still will read fanfic, it's like, okay, cool. Are you okay with the origins of the fanfiction website that you absolutely love? Are you okay with those origins? Because you shouldn't be, according to your own logic. Unfortunately, the one thing that really messed fandom up was a bunch of normal people entering it and then being surprised when there was freak shit in the freak shit corner. So you know. Complicated feelings. Yeah, it's like the same people who are like, "Oh my god, you donated to AO3. You know that they're okay with hosting insert whatever taboo tag." And it's like, "Hey man, what do you think an archive is? Do you think that museums should not include any sort of historical travesties because it's sad or it's bad or it's amoral?" It's the like, yeah, or just fucking turn around and just be like, "Joke's on you. That's why I go here." Like, yeah, they didn't believe a dove would be a dove. Exactly. Hope the fandom will detox from the purist tourist one day. Unfortunately, it won't. But that's why it's just important to carve out your own corner. It's always important to carve out your own corner. I don't interact with fandom as a whole for a very strict reason. And it is just that. It's the after I got involved in my own bullshit just by being proxy and saying, "Hey, I don't think death threats are good. And I think this might be a bit of an overreaction." And then I got ousted for saying that. And it's like, oh, okay. You know what? Thank you for reminding me why I don't interact with fandom. I'm gonna go back to my fucking corner and never do fan art for you guys again. Yeah, unfortunately, Puritans are all you can do is just sort of be like, "Hey, watch out, this person's a Puritan. Stay fucking clear of their content and any of the mutuals that they got." But it's also why I'm not on Twitter, because you can avoid that a lot easier. Honestly, I might only do this for stream. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the line art for all of this if this is the pace I'm going at. So probably when I finish this up, I'll be sending you guys off. I need to do a little bit of cleaning. Just a bit, but, you know, organize. But art is pretty. It is pretty. You're so right. Thank you, Crow. Yeah, I'm having way too much fun with it. That's why it's taking so long. And I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with it taking a while. But that just means I won't be able to reasonably work on another thing afterwards. Yeah. I really do think about the history of like fandom and fan fiction quite a bit, especially recently with, you know, how things have been. Oh, that's how we got on the topic. I was talking about how there's a bunch of animated show fans for Critical Role that keep main tagging and then spoil things that people have not seen yet. And it's like, hey, you're not using the right tags, my guy. But I love color. Hey, listen. Here's the thing. You can do grayscale and then use that as the values, right? And then do color on top on like a multiply layer or something. I had to do that for school. It is a bitch to figure out, but as soon as you sort of crack it, it's the like, oh, I understand colors now. Yeah. I also very much enjoy coloring and stuff like that. Especially recently now that I've figured out this new like painting style to do. Colors have actually been kind of fun to do, but black and white is good for figuring out shading. Yeah, I need to go back to doing art studies as well. I did exactly one this year. That's not great. Should be trying to do more, but with what time? Um, but I'm gonna try once I have my backlog and I'm able to do just 2 pages every week. I'm gonna try getting back into doing studies again. Ow. So simplifying my style for my Emperor's comic. Oh boy. Oh yeah, Kian, it's awful. Can I just say I'm gonna show spoilers. I'm gonna show spoilers. Um because it's stream and you guys get spoilers. I had to force myself to simplify the fuck out of this page so much. Where did my pen go? What? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I just dropped my pen and it fucking vanished. But yeah, I had to simplify the fuck out of this page because I kept wanting to do full painting. I wanted to make the shading so much more complicated. I wanted to do all sorts of fancy like bounce lighting and blah blah blah. I was like, no, stop it, stop it. You don't have to render all the all the grass. That's unnecessary. But yeah, it is very much a good skill to have, to be able to bonk your brain and be like, no, it's fine that it's simple. It's good that it's simple. Render it to 8K, 240 frames per second. Yeah, really. I don't know the. Thank you for the reminder. Welcome back. Was able to charge it enough, but flight got delayed by 20 minutes. Now, rude. I'm so excited for you to get here. How dare the flight be delayed? And on Pride Month. That's messed up. Thank you, thank you. Kurt Roll put out a statement on Twitter about... What do you mean they put out a statement? What does that... Hi, Sammy. Sorry, you came in right as I got jump scared by... What do you mean? Hey, Kurt Roll. Hey, Kurt Roll, what does that mean? Episode 30 begins in just a few hours, so gather your snacks, stay good and hydrated, and remember to use that spoiler tag. The stay good and hydrated is italicized. Oh, wait, yeah, it might be one of the emails they sent. Hold on. I get their emails. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yes, it is in their email. Oh no. Oh no, someone's gonna die. Oh gosh, we're gonna cry. That's why they're saying stay hydrated like that. Oh, chat, I'm so cooked. Chat, we're so cooked. At least we'll be together. Also, Sammy, I can turn back to you again. Hi, yes, thank you so much. Oh no. I swear, if someone perma dies, because they don't have resurrection in this world, and Octus is the only one who has been previously discussed, but he can still die. Did they move to pre-recorded? Yeah, they've been doing pre-recorded since the beginning of campaign 3. It's just more obvious now. Praying to God, this doesn't turn into... Oh, no, well, D, you have to put on an alarm at the, 45-minute mark, and then another one 30 minutes after that. The important is the second alarm. I'm being so serious. First alarm is all well and good. You need a second alarm. I hope your nap is good. You feel rested when you wake up. But on the off chance that you end up just hitting snooze and then you're gone and you have a devil's nap.
Shrimp! Heaven! Now!
Thank you for the posture check, everyone. Stretch your backs. Or 3 to 5 minute intervals so you get too pissed out to go back to bed. Yeah, that's another one. Throw your phone across the room. Don't have it be easily accessible. You have to get up to turn off the alarm. Yes, good. Get to go to PT tomorrow? Hell yeah. Who is Mushoku Tensei? Currently gnawing at the... Yay, that's great. Isekai anime? I see. I don't watch isekai. Mostly on principle at this point. Well, I am not familiar with any current or past ones. I'm still thinking about the warning. Oh my goodness. If Octus permadies in tonight's episode, I'm gonna be so honest. You guys should be really, really grateful that I'm not going to be drawing for the next couple days because my cutie is with me. Because if something really bad happens in tonight's episode, I will not be able to control the amount of angst that will be poured into the art. I haven't watched in years because I became uncomfortable with it as I parted. That sucks. And Kian, it's okay. Listen, venting a bit here and there, it is acceptable. It is valid. My main thing with my like no venting rule is that hey, you shouldn't be coming here just to vent. That is my big thing of no venting in my chat. Oh, have you guys actually? Sorry, that kind of reminded me very specifically because it's a little relevant, unfortunately. Yeah, the lines of complaining and venting are very different. Yes. There is a scam you might have seen going around on Discord specifically. That is people joining a Discord being like, "Hey, is there anyone that I can like talk to? I'm going through some really rough shit right now." Or like, "I have a GoFundMe. Can you, if anyone can donate to blah 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 blah." All of those messages of someone coming into a server and immediately doing that's a scam. You got to report that account. They are not being genuine, and 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, that GoFundMe is not a GoFundMe. It's just how people get around needing to DM someone in order to hack their account. Yeah, it's so icky. It is the really, really unfortunate thing of, hey, these people prey on your emotions like nothing else. You gotta be aware that there are people that are doing shit like this. They'll come at you with a whole sob story. If you try and say, oh, this is a known scam, get out. They'll be like, no, you're so heartless, blah, blah, blah. Like, they'll go full, like, emotional attack, right? And then it's the, like, if you don't say, I'm sorry, you're the asshole, blah, 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 blah. It sucks. But yeah, things to be aware of, because it's going around a lot more right now. That shit goes into our server, our mods will snipe them on spot. Exactly. But that's because my mods are amazing, and I love them. In my position that people were the worst obtained pushed to the server. Yeah. Listen, there's a reason why also my Discord is structured the way it is. I don't allow minors there for a very good reason. I have an entire NSFW section that I'm not allowing minors to be in a server with an NSFW section. 2, everything I make, it is for adults. It is, regardless of whether or not it is spicy or smutty or anything, it is still primarily for adults, and that is the space that I wish to cultivate. 3, it has that, like, you have to take a specific role, you have to do a specific thing in order to get access to the rest of the server. Because, I mean, you guys have seen, there have been so many, it was like 2 months ago, or like a month ago, where there was a bunch of people that were joining and then immediately leaving. And it was just a bunch of bots that were checking, hey, can we easily raid this Discord and spam a bunch of, like, links and hopefully, like, scam people and stuff? Yeah, so that's why my Discord is set up so, like, airtight. Well, it's not totally airtight, but, you know, like, airtight enough that it's like, yeah, no, a bot won't be able to do this, that, and the other. Yeah, Kian, you need a full internet safety briefing, or to just make a new account at this point with new passwords and everything, because your track record is real bad, buddy. It is not fun continuing to kick you. And at a certain point, it is becoming a security risk. You need to get your security shit together. I beg. Listen, two-factor doesn't mean shit. Two-factor authentication doesn't mean shit if, like, your password is also known, if your email is known. That shit is so... It is very much security theater. A lot of the things like two-factor authentication that we think is like, oh, and with this, I am completely safe and it is impenetrable. My account is completely impenetrable. No, it's security theater. You gotta be a lot more careful than that. Oh. Everyone hydrate. Almost done. Thank you for the save reminder and my love. Safe flight. Fast winds to bring you to us. No turbulence, please. I hope you have a good flight. Moth shall be here soon. Oh, did she sneak out of work? Oh my god, it's 4. Heading home. Yay! Moth shall be home soon. Which is good, because I'm probably going to be wrapping stream relatively soon. I just have to do the gradient map. What if planes flapped? Terrifying implications, frankly. Like full Leonardo da Vinci prototype of a flying machine. Can you imagine the sound? Is my biggest thing. It's just, oh my gosh, it would be so noisy. Forget the turbulence and all of the actual things that could be a problem with it. The noise. How fast would it have to flap in order to actually get in the air? Like, okay. I think that's hold on. Wanted to add just a little bit of accent to this. All right. I might just have it just on the one edge. Like that, maybe? Just a bit like that. Want to make the leather a little bit shiny, you know? All right, there we go. Yeah. All right. Now, or farming the lighting. Yes, that is explicitly what she is good at. You have no idea just how good this bitch is at aura farming. All right, gradient maps. Let's see. Ooh, the lighting is so funky now. Should I maybe make it like color? I kind of like this one actually. Phone, stop buzzing. Doing good lighting? No, say it ain't so. Yeah, we all know that that's not something I do. You do another art study on what are you doing it now? I like doing nature studies. So I think that tells me I actually need to do like a city. Like an urban, like a street or like an alleyway. You know? I need to do, because organics, you know, organic shapes are so much easier to draw. You can get away with some of the squiggliness. Can't really do that with manufactured things. Oh, okay. Oh, that's reversed. Hold on. There we go. I need to read your comic at some point. Yeah, you can do !Skyfell, one word. And you can choose whichever platform you wish to read it on. But it's ooh. Yeah, no, we're going with this one. You can read it on Webtoon, you can read it on Tapa, on Tumblr. You have a bookmark already? Aw, wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Oh, fuck. I cannot decide. No, I think it's gotta be normal. I think what I might do is just, nope, wrong layer. Whoop. Yeah, maybe. I just want to make the line art just a little more pronounced, like that. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Woo! Chapter 7! Chapter 7! I'm delving into my first comic. Ooh, yes. I wish you the best of luck. And my only bit of advice to you, simplify everything. Holy fuck, simplify all of your designs. Learn from my mistakes. But there we go. Yeah. Very fun. Having this next to this of the previous chapter. Oh, that's, I mean, you know. Having this next to this is so fun. Parallels? What parallels? I suppose. Yes, this is Issa. She is protagonist, a hot butch woman who is angry and has divine wrath, and I love her. I'm not biased. But yeah, there we go. I think that's going to be the end of stream. I'm going to go make some tea. My throat's kind of hurting, honestly. I've been talking a lot this stream, which is great, but also I've been talking a lot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let me find somewhere in the world of Twitch to send you all. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hi. Wow. Hi, cutie. You got home quick. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna.
No, I just forgot to message until I was halfway here already.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I'm sending everyone off. Say goodbye to chat. I'm sending them off to Dr. Griswold.
Have fun.
All right. I will see you all hopefully this time next week. But also, who knows? It might be the week after. But anyways, thank you guys so much and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.